Hello, this is Lorenzo, and we are back. I am filming live from Oahu, Hawaii. This is our new home. I haven't made a video in a while just because we've been so busy with getting settled in our new place, with our new jobs, and getting acclimated here. We are set to go back to Chuuk, Micronesia in just a few days, and this is part of a grant that I applied for from the Department of Interior, essentially to create a simulation center over the next 2 to 3 years in their only hospital in the state of Micronesia. They have a desperate need for healthcare training. They have no in-country or physician training, and there's no nursing training in the state. And so right now, they really depend heavily on external support, external healthcare providers, or occasionally sending their healthcare providers out for training. And so the solution here is to provide a safe space to have training and programs and certifications right in their own home hospital. And so I'm really excited. We have a ton of equipment that we've been able to purchase thanks to this grant. And this equipment varies from ultrasound skills to airway management to CPR, resuscitation, hemorrhage control, IV access. And we're just very excited to go on behalf of our nonprofit, Rose Initiatives, and get this work done. It should be really exciting. The folks in Chuuk are excited to see us again and are looking forward to getting this project started as well. We got here 2 days ago, and yesterday and today, my job was to turn this old derelict storeroom that had cobwebs everywhere and water dripping from the ceiling into the Chuuk State Hospital Simulation Center. So here's what we got so far. We painted the wall a nice baby blue, cleaned it up a little bit in here. So now I set up the 5 stations that we're gonna have. So infant intubation. And we have the video laryngoscope here, which is gonna be a key part of this training because they have a really hard time with intubation because they're doing direct and they don't have that much training, and it's just something that they don't do very often. So we have the Infinium, and then we have this McGrath as well. This is the adult trainer. We're gonna practice with some LMAs, BVM, and then we're gonna go over here and do IV practice. Thanks to all these donations. I got them this SAM IO driver because that way you don't have to worry about charging it. It's just a drill that's manually actioned. So you put on your needle. And then I bought these IO trainers, which are basically fake skin with a cylinder inside. And it's got the marrow. Then we have these lovely hemorrhage trainers. Can you believe this is like $800, this cylinder? We have a CPR trainer. I'm just trying to troubleshoot this IV arm because the connection here is loose, so it was bleeding all over the place, as you can see from the fake blood there. We got them a Lucas device, which is an automatic CPR machine, which is gonna be really huge just to get hands off, be able to do other things like IV and airway. Then we're gonna go to our first scenario, which is with this Sim Laerdal Sim Jr. And really cool, he can seize, cough, active transmission of his ECG and vital signs to the monitor, and you can do CPR, you can intubate him. Really cool piece of equipment and really useful. Then I got this Zoll monitor defibrillator. It's an R series, and this one is really good because I find that it's very easy to see everything on it, and it's compatible with the Symbio 12 lead simulator. And so this is really nice because you can put somebody in VF. Here, I'll show you. So turn it on, put it in normal sinus rhythm, and there you go. So now I can run little scenarios.
Something that looks not too good, right? And Dr. Felix is there looking, because he's the team leader, right?
I'm the team leader for 2 years.
So team leader, what's this rhythm? Then we're going to charge. Okay? You tell everyone, clear. Everyone's clear? Then we hit shot. Where's my shot button? There you go, red button. Shot. Okay. Continue CPR. Hey, look, we never stopped CPR. How great is that?
Okay, very good.
Hey, we converted. Keep going.
So this is really cool. I love this. I use this during training, and it just makes for a very interactive code practice. They're one of these lovely cylinders for practicing hemorrhage control. You take your combat gauze, shove it in there, wrap a tourniquet around, practice that. I have another IO for adults here. It stimulates the tibia, and here's your little drill. And I put one of the IV arms as well. And I also bought this Baxter pump, which is something that I'm used to seeing in the hospital and I was familiar with, and it's came at a good price. And just to help teach folks here, how to set it up, make sure there's no air in the line, program it. Right now, what they're using is mostly hand, like by gravity, and counting drops. So having pumps and getting acclimated to using pumps is going to be a game changer. And then finally, we have Mr. Larry number 2. This is another airway Larry. So you can intubate him and do CPR and do a whole scenario here with the Symbio hemorrhage control IV placement airway. So it can do adult and pediatric, and some practice, again, intubating a baby here. And yeah, so this is the space. It took us a full day yesterday to turn this around from the disaster space that it was into what it looks like now, which is less of a disaster. And that's it. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some trainings, and it's going to be a great time. 3 days of training, me, Chico, and the whole hospital staff that can spare some time. So see you there. Dr. Bosco, we already found out the next time we need a golden scissor.
Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We are going for
Raranim, my name is Dalina Lafanzonero. I am an intern at the Chuuk State Hospital, and I will be the future manager for the Chuuk Hospital Sim Lab. This is something new for Chuuk, and I also learned that it is also something new for the whole nation of Federated States of Micronesia. And this is the place where we can learn, we can develop on our knowledge and skills, we can make mistakes and get better.
Yes. Then it's the top button.
So it's
Someone did a rocket. 2. Okay. Is it locked in? Is it locked?
And it's available to us or for us every day. And that's, I think, the best thing about having a simulation lab. We sometimes get some medical training only when foreigners come in, or we have the US military come in. They give us like a 1 hour training, and it's a bit difficult because when you have foreigners come in and train us, it's limited, the time is limited. But then with the simulation lab, we get to learn from our trainers, and then we can use what we learn from them to help the others get better on the trainings that they also need to develop on. So we're very grateful for having Chico and Dr. Lorenzo come in and help us with this. We do not have that many staff, the manpower, and our capacity building needs to also have ways to, develop. But it's a bit difficult having everybody just focusing on what they need to do or their roles in the hospital, and that makes it hard for them to go out and develop their knowledge or further their education. So having the sim lab is like bringing the school to Chuuk State Hospital and giving everybody the access to come in and learn on what they think or believe they need to improve on.
Day 2 of giving Chuuk State Hospital a sim center. Welcome. Here's Chico setting up for the day. Very nice. Just getting all the equipment ready to go, so we're ready. And we've rearranged the room a bit. After yesterday, we learned that we just needed a little bit more space. One of the dummies or mannequins wasn't getting used as much, so we put them in the center of the room. So now we have our airway, our mannequin where we get to practice with the CPR machine, hemorrhage control, rhythm practice. Then we have our pediatric station. We have a sign-in area with some hemorrhage and AED practice. And here's our IV and IO station. So now I think this organization works nicely, and we have a little bit of a more station-wise space rather than just beds up against the wall.
And now you don't need to count, it does it automatically. Okay, 30 compressions. Little bing. 2 ventilations, slowly, nice slow ventilations, good. Okay, and now you can start the IV.
Day 2 of the training center, day 4 of Scylla Does Surgery in Chuuk. Finished, here we are. Beautiful sunset today. And we ran some simulations and some more training. Trained now in total about 40 people in 2 days, and it's been really exciting. And now take it to Scylla. Perfect, good. Okay, so this is our last day. We are headed to the airport soon. We're saying goodbye to the Chuuk Blue Lagoon Resort, our beloved second home here in Chuuk, and we are about to board the school bus flight, United Airlines 133, which stops in Ponape, the next island state over, Majuro and the Marshalls, and then finally Honolulu. And so we don't actually have to get off, it's just up, down, and it's gonna be a long day, but we're gonna get some well-deserved rest soon after a good productive week. So see you in a bit.